February 26, 2013. It's Tuesday.
Firefighters say run your car and heater for short intervals. If you do get stranded, you're better off to call a tow company rather than 911 to get you out.
A lot of people are shoveling that first layer of snow that we got today. But do you know the risks that come along with that common winter chore? Doctors say shoveling can greatly increase your chances of a heart attack, especially with this heavy, wet snow. The cold weather can also constrict blood vessels, leading to higher blood pressure. Doctors say they see more cardiac events with the physical strain of shoveling, and it's not just...
This is the snow you build snowmen with.
The real issue is, how much you're doing and how good a health you're in. And the reality is an activity that nobody really spends all the time in this region doing, because we only do it, maybe once a few times a year.
Cardiologist Irving Schwartz says you need to take frequent breaks so you don't overdo it while shoveling.
Today is the municipal primary in Illinois. Despite the storm, the election goes on.
But just how much did the storm have an effect on voter turnout in Macomb? WGN's Jenny Drasler has that story.
I spoke to McDonough County Clerk Gretchen DeJanes today, and she says that voter turnout for this election is usually pretty low, but today's storm caused those numbers to dip even lower.
I believe 4 years ago, when we elected aldermen, we had about a 200-person turnout.
Yeah, this
I
garbage
believe today
out.
will probably be exceptionally poor.
McDonough County Circuit Clerk Gretchen DeJanes says out of the 9,500 people registered to vote, only a fraction of them braved today's storm. First Presbyterian Church in Macomb was one of 4 polling places in Macomb, and despite efforts from staff to keep parking lots and sidewalks clean, only a few voters turned out, with about half the votes coming from election judges. Sarah Featherland says she braved today's storm because she feels like it's her duty to vote.
I was actually the first person from my precinct to vote, so they have been pretty slow today, but, it's all right. I'm glad that I came out and did it.
DeJane says she has low expectations for voter turnout because of today's storm.
If we get past 200, I will be happy, and the goal is to make it to 8:30, 8 o'clock tonight and be done.
Reporting from Macomb, Jenny Drasler, WGN News.
Voter turnout is also down in Quincy.
Garbage truck there.
Maybe he is coming out there today to pick up garbage.
To be cast today in the third.
Just hasn't got out there yet.
For the Republican candidate.
Put yours back in.
Sure.
It's only a
So everybody else almost.
Polls are open until 7 o'clock tonight.
That's why he's going back out.
And we'll have your results tonight on WGEM.com and on WGEM News at 10.
In anticipation of this latest snowstorm, many tri-state schools made the call to cancel classes last night. But schools in Southeast Iowa made the last-minute decision to call off school this morning. Both Keokuk and Fort Madison school officials called for a snow day about 6:30. Some area parents say the school officials made the right call.
The country roads get pretty bad when we get heavy snow like this. In town, they can clean off a lot of it, but at this rate, they're having a hard time keep up with it, it looks like.
I think it was a good one. I don't like having to drive all the way across town to get the younger two over to Hawthorne.
Keokuk Superintendent Tim Hood says they haven't decided whether school will be in session tomorrow or not. Again, they'll make that decision tomorrow morning.
And while the brunt of the storm has passed, could more snow still be on the way overnight?
Meteorologist Brian Niman will outline what the next 12 hours looks like. He's in next. But first, here's our Crime Stoppers Fugitive of the Week.
Quincy Hall's 25th Annual Baseball Card Show, March 9th and 10th, featuring legendary baseball hall of famer Whitey Herzog, March 9th from 1 to 3 p.m. Free tickets while supplies last for Whitey's autograph session will be given out at customer service located at the mall entrance near Frieders beginning at 10 a.m. Then on Sunday, March 10th, Fred Bird will be in the mall from 1 to 3 p.m. Join all the excitement at Quincy Hall's 25th Annual Baseball Card Show, March 9th and 10th. Go to shopquincyhall.com for more details.
I'm so glad it's finally Saturday. Let's get a few chores done now so we'll be on time this... Oh, great, my watch battery must be dead.
Sorry, hon, I can't install that ceiling fan. The battery for my drill is shot.
That's 2 more things that need batteries. Add them to our list. We're going to the Interstate All Battery Center.
That's car batteries, isn't it?
Oh, they have a lot of other batteries, too. Interstate All Battery Center has every battery for every need.
Wow, look at this place. Interstate has batteries for everything on your list and more. Camera, remotes, phone, AA's, and batteries for grandma's hearing aid.
And they can assemble a battery pack right in the store for your drill. They'll even test or charge your old batteries, too.
Great idea, honey. Interstate All Battery Center really does have every battery for every need.
This is Jake Lee with the Interstate All Battery Center. Come see us in our new location at 101 North 48th Street in Quincy. We have it, we find it, or we build it. Guaranteed.
Hi, this is John Bon Jovi, asking you to go to serve.gov to get involved in something you believe in. I'm a big believer in the power of we. We can tackle the tough challenges we face and build community through service and volunteering. United we stand, united we serve. Are you with me? Go to serve.gov for more information about how to volunteer and donate. This message is brought to you by United We Serve and the Corporation for National Community Service.
The Laura Ingram Show, weekday mornings on WGEN News Talk 105.
You just don't take it to help it.
WGEN storm track weather with meteorologist Ryan and heavy snow across the tri-states for this morning, and most of that winding down. There's a couple of schools. Take a look outside. That's the Quincy Sky Campus. The roads look great for us tonight. Treated roadways should not be an issue. It is the untreated roadways in many areas that haven't been plowed that are still going to be an issue as we go throughout the night tonight. The potential is there for some freezing drizzle. What's going on otherwise? We're still under winter weather advisory for most of the tri-state area. That goes till about noon tomorrow at 9 o'clock. The National Weather Service has out till 6 tomorrow, but by noon I think most of this is really going to be winding down. Lee County, Iowa, you are under a winter weather warning at this time, and I think more than anything they're just trying to cover themselves for what's going on to the north and central parts of Iowa. I don't think we'll see much of any activity there. That's of any great concern, but we'll see a little bit more snowfall, and we'll see a little bit more freezing drizzle as we go through the overnight hours tonight across the tri-state area. What happened today, we got up to 37-degree daytime high and didn't even drop down just to the freezing mark at 32 degrees when the snow started piling up this morning at a pretty good clip. 33 degrees now, dew point at 30 degrees, giving us a relative humidity of 88%. Temperatures are going to need to drop down to around 28 to 30 degrees before we'll start to see any of that real freezing drizzle become a problem, and that's what's going to happen in the overnight hours tonight as the forecasted levels go from the 30s, mid-30s right now, and dropping down. We're still seeing some light snow being reported and some light drizzle being reported in the northern tier of the tri-state area. Some of that not even showing up on the radar. Wind a little bit stronger to the north. We have wind gusts in excess of 40 miles an hour in portions of Lee County, Iowa, also in portions of McDonough County. Highest wind gusts down here in the Quincy area are around 30 to 36 miles an hour, and that was early.
The building right there. Some new siding or something?
Freezing mark, or just above the freezing mark tonight. They drop down below the freezing mark. Well, there won't be a whole lot of refreezing as far as some of the promise of that snow not going to be an issue. There's a potential there on some untreated portions and some, if there's any bridges or overpasses that have been untreated roadways, to see those become slick again. And dry bunch of air push up right into the tri-state area, and that's what shut off our snowfall for the Quincy area and areas to the east side of the Mississippi River, with the exception of Brown County coming in at around 8 inches or so. Here's what's going on for the rest of the night. I know this looks really cold, but it really is. There's a bunch of light snow rolling through the area. Wind still picking up at around 15 to 25 miles an hour even tomorrow, and some of that winter weather in the form of some light snow flurries and snowflakes floating around could possibly linger on past noon, but the potential for anything with light snow or accumulating snow comes to an end at about noon tomorrow. So it's possible we could get another inch tonight and another inch first thing tomorrow morning. So we're going to keep an eye on that, but that is the extent of it, besides the freezing drizzle that may cause some problems tonight. So we have light accumulations in the forecast for tonight. That northwest wind dies down at around 10 to 15 miles an hour, and here we sit at a 28-degree overnight low temperature. Beyond this, the extended outlook stacks up like this, with temperatures for daytime highs running just below normal for most of the forecast period. Overnight lows, there's a couple of cool nights there where temperatures drop down to 16 degrees when we head into Saturday night into Sunday. But other than that, we're sitting pretty clean on the horizon. What I'm looking forward to is seeing some temperatures on the upswing and be done with this winter and headed into spring.
Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers that this was the last round of snow.
There are folks that are wanting more winter weather, believe it or not.
All right, thanks, Brian. Well, what links would you go to save on gas?
And there's a new warning out to people who illegally download music and videos, but wait till you hear who it's from. You're watching WGEM News at 5, the Tri-State's news leader.
Wix.com is picking up half the tab at some of your favorite area businesses. This week's deal is from JJ's Catering. Options like appetizers, traditional, gourmets, and fruit displays are all options for your next event. JJ's Cable.
Early.
Quick deals. This Wednesday, only on Wick.com.
How do you keep an older car running like new? Just ask a Ford customer. Jackie, tell me why somebody should bring their car here to the Ford dealership for service instead of those other places.
They have wonderful service. I come and make sure I get my oil changed, and when they tell you a tire needs to be rotated, you got to get that done as well.
Let the experts replace your brake pads or shoes, machine your rotors or drums, and more with Motor Trac's complete brake service. Come in for a $50 mail-in rebate. Rebate by
$85,000 was when I was supposed to get oil change, and it's $89,000 right now.
331.13.
We can experience God through other people. Let me tell you a story. A little girl had hurt herself playing in Sunday school. The teacher held her on her lap and tried to dry her tears. On the wall was a picture of Jesus. The teacher asked her, "Who is that?" And the little girl said, "That's you." Can you be Christ for someone else? St. Teresa of Avila thought it was possible. She wrote, "Christ has no body now but yours, no hands, no feet on earth but yours. Yours are the eyes through which he looks compassion on this world. Yours are the feet with which he walks to do good. Yours are the hands with which he blesses all the world." It's one of the lessons we're learning.
I wonder why they piled the
Street
snow
United
up
Methodist
here
Church.
instead of getting it
How
out
to
of the
be
way.
Christ for others.
Because the
Check
bus
us
stopped
out
right
on
here.
Sundays at 9 or 11 a.m. The corner of 8th and
Yeah,
Vermont
it's put
Streets
somewhere.
in Quincy, Illinois.
Had to put it somewhere. I just chose to put it there. Lock your door. Oh, I do that so you don't have to walk into the stuff in the snow. Or step on that because that's usually like water blowing. So no, Gracie, she'll want to walk on my seat and get it all wet. She thinks it's funny.